proud of myself today.
I'm so proud of myself. You know why?
All right, y'all. Today we have Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Now, I'm actually jumping straight into this directly after Constantine, solely because of Keanu Reeves. You know, I think I've only seen Keanu. I've seen Keanu in The Matrix, John Wick, and Constantine. If I'm not mistaken, guys, you know, I've been doing film after film. So it's been a lot of films I've been watching. Them the only three I can recall right now off the top of my head, you know, in the spur of the moment. And all those roles, Keanu, such a bad, you know, raw. You look and be like, that's a guy I'm not going to mess with. I wonder how Keanu is in real life, you know. Is he like an a-hole when you walk up to him? Yeah, hey, Keanu. He might look at you and point at his gun or something. You know what I got here. You seen the movie. I got it on me. Keep moving. All right, then. I like the movies. I don't know. He might be he might be actually a genuine guy. He just plays these roles so good, you know. But yeah, we're jumping back to the younger Keanu. Every role I seen him in, he was such a badass. Now I feel like this role will be a little different role for Keanu, and I'm going to get to experience a different side of him other than the hardcore side. So yeah, that's the goal here. Plus, this movie has been requested for a while, and I'm just now getting into it. I've been late to everything. Once again, my apologies. But better late than never. We're jumping on it right now. We got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. One last thing before we jump into this movie. My Seattle Mariners. Shouts out to them. I'm going to be going to a game soon. That's why I want to mention it. I don't know if I'm a blogger or anything, but this will be my first baseball professional game I've went to. I've went to a few local Mud Hens, Toledo Mud Hens games. You know, we played the Detroit Tigers, but this is not the Mariners. That's like going to a Philly game. This is my favorite teams, you know. And we just so happen to be number one in the ALW. Do I need to show y'all? Do I need to show y'all? Y'all can look it up. I got it pulled up right here. Hopefully I put it up on the screen. I moved so quick during the edit. Number one in the ALW, 23-19. Yeah, 23-19. I know. It's baseball. But we damn near got the best record in the league, y'all. Okay, the Dodgers are ahead of us. You know, but in our division, in the ALW, we're 23-19. We're good. We're standing number one. The Houston Astros are on our ass. They're trying to probe us. Okay, I tried to get something there out of that. Houston Astros trying to probe our asses. I don't know. But yeah, they're 22-20. They're on our butts. But it's Houston. They have a problem already. Okay, I don't usually laugh at my jokes, but that was kind of funny. No, Houston already had a problem. And that's us. But yeah, we're jumping in the building to Excellent Adventure, guys. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Those things help me out. Please like the video, well, brother. Just like the video. It helps for the algorithm, guys. Liking the video solely helps for the algorithm. Plus, it's like a perception thing. These things work. People want to see the video doing good before they click it. It's like a weird thing. So, like, oh, people watching it, I'm going to click it and see. So that's why YouTube people like it. But, yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that either. Patreon members, what's going on with y'all? I've been trying to pump. Well, I have been. So far, me saying this right now, I've been pumping every day since I've said this. So yeah, we're coming. Everybody's coming. We got plenty of tissue. See, where is this going? My bad. That's Patreon stuff, guys. Weird stuff happened in the comments. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Let's go. Got Bill and Ted. It's an excellent adventure with Bill and Ted. Yeah. Get out your head. We got the excellent adventure with Bill and Ted. You just think about the money instead. Load up the movie and watch an excellent Bill. Oh, that'd be hard.
Birds that you see. See you punching holes at you. I was young. I solved your destiny.
That's a slapper. Hey, man, these older songs, beats, what they talked about is just fire.
I can't break away. I can't break away.
Welcome to the future.
George Carlin.
And I'm telling you, it's great here. Even the dirt is clean. Bowling averages are way up.
My bowling average up.
I'm telling you, this place is great. 700 years ago, the two great ones ran into a few problems. So now I have to travel back in time to help them out.
Wild Stallions are the two great
If I should
ones.
fail to keep these two on the correct path, the basis of our society will be in danger. It'll all make sense. I'm a professional.
Yeah, I was worried for a second.
Esquire, and I'm Ted. Here, you take it. And I'm Ted Theodore Logan. Yeah! And we're Wild Stallion!
Jeez, Wild Stallion. That was wild. This reminds me of Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
I like it.
While I agree that in time our band will be most triumphant, Wild Stallions will never be a super band until we have Eddie Van Halen on guitar.
Legend.
I do
Rest
not
in
believe
peace.
we will get Eddie Van Halen until we have a triumphant video.
Pointless to have a triumphant video before we even have decent instruments.
How can we have decent instruments when we don't really even know how to play?
Is why we need Eddie Van Halen.
That is why we need a triumphant video. Excellent!
I thought it was an issue there. Everything's excellent.
Bill, I'm waiting.
Dead?
You're telling me Napoleon was a short, dead dude.
You totally blew it, dude.
Ted, stand up. Who was Joan of Arc?
Noah's wife?
No, that was actually pretty good, though. Who's Joan of Arc? Noah's wife. That was brilliant. I see why they're the great ones.
Before you say anything, my distinguished colleague Ted and I wish to express to you our thanks. All the things we have learned in your class.
And what have you learned?
Napoleon's a short dead dude.
The world has a great history.
Thanks to great leaders such as Genghis Khan, Joan of Arc, Socratic method, the world is...
Socratic method. It's a teaching method, dude, not a name.
The only thing you have learned is that Caesar is a salad dressing dude. You have flunked every section of this class.
Oh, crap. They
Now,
flunked
unless
every
you get
section.
an A+ on your final oral report tomorrow, I have no choice but to flunk the both of you.
All right. Two great ones need to buckle down.
Your report had better be something very special.
Don't worry, Teach. The report's going to be excellent. You watch.
One thing I know is that Joan of Arc is not Noah's wife.
Yeah, definitely not.
But I do know we're in serious trouble. Express to the class how an important historical figure from each of your time period would view the world as San Dimas. We are in danger of flunking most heinously tomorrow, Ted.
They might be screwed.
Want to ride?
Sure, Missy. Mom.
Stepmom's cute.
Shut up, Ted.
No, stepmom is hot, dude. They got to learn their history. If I'm not mistaken, now I'm thinking of who Joan of Arc is. Isn't she a French warrior? A woman? A patron saint? I cannot think of it right now. I'm going to look it up at the end. I know about
Ted.
her, though, for sure.
I'm looking for my keys. You haven't done anything with them, have you?
No, sir.
I spoke to your principal today, Ted. He said you're failing history.
I didn't fail yet,
I
Dad.
would have to go to Oates Military Academy.
I spoke to Colonel Oates this morning.
He's anxious to meet you, Ted.
Dad looks like he's adamant about sending him to military school. Probably wants Ted to get a little discipline.
We gotta pass, otherwise there's no more band. My dad's sending me to military school.
Where?
Alaska.
Alaska! Just watching Proposal the other day and they were in Alaska. It's beautiful in Alaska, but nothing to do. You'll be screwed, Ted.
Their separation is imminent.
That's the thing that was coming down in the beginning.
Be excellent to each other.
Party on, dude.
Great words of wisdom? Be excellent to each other. Party on, dude. Excellent. That's Bill and Ted's thing. Excellent. So this is a time machine.
George Washington, father of our country.
3, the dollar bill guy.
The dollar bill guy.
Alaska. Okay.
Lock in, bro. Alaska. Can't have that.
Had wooden teeth, chased Moby Dick.
That's Captain Ahab, dude.
Hi. Brought you guys some food.
It's your stepmom. Can't look like that. Can you look at stepmom like that?
It's your mom, dude.
Yeah.
You're destined to flunk most egregiously tomorrow, and then we will never start our band.
Man, we can't break up the Wild Stallions.
Good. Why don't you guys take a dinner break?
No, Dad, what you trying to do? Dad trying to get freaky. That's why he wanted them to take a dinner break. It's about to get dangerous in there. Dangerous!
Now your dad's going for it in your own room.
That's crazy. In his son's room.
Your stepmom is cute, though. Remember when I asked her to the prom?
Shut up, Ted!
Stepmom is smoking. But Dad, in my room? You better dry clean my sheets, dude.
Over there said that Marco Polo was in the year 1275.
It's not just a water sport, I knew it.
When did the Mongols rule China?
I don't know. I just work here.
Gotta talk to Genghis Khan for that one.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Do you know when the Mongols ruled China?
That's the first thing he asks a guy that lands out the sky.
Perhaps we could ask them. Bill S. Preston, Esquire. Ted Theodore Logan. I'm here to help you with your history report.
What?
What?
Oh, I hate that part. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Very strange things. What the?
Dudes, you guys are gonna go back in time. Who are you guys?
We're you, dude. No way.
It's some trippy shit.
We didn't believe it either when we were you. And we us said what we us are saying right now.
We are saying what we are.
You guys are really us. What number are we thinking of?
69!
Of course. Best number in the world.
We gotta get back to the report.
Listen to this dude, Rufus. He knows what he's talking about.
Give my love to the princesses. Who? We'll see.
Is everything all right?
Hey, Rufus, you got more explaining to do. I'm still slightly confused.
Forget to wind your watch. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
Peace, Bill and Ted. Thought you're not supposed to see yourselves when you travel through time. That could screw with the timeline.
You sure we should be doing this?
You and I have witnessed many things, but nothing as bodacious as what just happened. We told ourselves to listen to this guy. Why would we lie to ourselves?
Good question. Yeah, we're in.
Are you gonna call someone and get the answers?
We're going to do a lot more than that.
This bringing the comedy to this movie. I feel like every other line is a comedic punchline.
We're history.
I might need to brush up on my history watching this. I know a tad bit about history. Math and history were my two top subjects in school.
History, gentlemen. They'll take us to any point in time we wish.
What year is this?
That was most unprecedented, Rufus. Where are we, Rufus?
Austria, 1805.
1805.
French have just invaded.
Napoleon's here.
We're in the middle of a war, dude.
In the middle of a war, dude. Cool. Yeah, I mean, he is a short dude. He's not dead yet, though.
How's he going, dude? Stay olaire.
Blow him up. Dude, Napoleon got blew into the time travel debris.
Oh, it's my house.
Gentlemen, you can do anything you want. No matter what happens, you must get to that report. That book will give you the number of any place you want to go. Clock in San Dimas is always running. Gentlemen, you're on your own.
Ted, this has been a most unusual day.
Definitely. And Napoleon's still here.
The short dead dude from our history review. I think I figured out a way to pass our report. Oh, we got one historical figure here. Maybe we can go back and get some more.
Brilliant idea. Let's go get all the historical figures and bring them here.
His name is Napoleon. We have decided to collect other important figures. While we were gone, you were not to let him out of your sight. Take him to the movies or something.
Take Napoleon to the movies. No war movies. Might trigger his PTSD.
We'll take you back to France after you tell us what you think of San Dimas. This is Ted's little brother, Deacon. Ready, Ted? Let's go back into history.
Guys, man, these lines are great in this movie.
I want to speak with you, son. Alone, please, Bill? All right, sit down.
Dad's such a hard ass.
You lose my keys? You fail history? Planning a band that'll never happen?
Dad doesn't believe in the Wild Stallions. Dad.
Captain Logan, this is Deputy Van Halen.
Deputy Van Halen. Of course.
We found your keys. Better come and get them.
When I get back from the station, I want you packed and ready to go. Got it?
Got it, dude.
We are in serious trouble. Only if we fail, dude. No way.
Let's do this.
Beef oven? Is there one for the Western movement in America?
This is going to be interesting. They're going to gather up historical figures and bring them back to tell them what they think. I mean, if you think about it, it's genius. New Mexico, 1879. I don't know who will be here. This reminds me of that scene in Unforgiven.
This is just like Frontierland. Just try to act natural. Okay.
Yeah, and those clothes, yeah.
2 beers, please.
They didn't ID back in the day.
Card.
Oh, my.
We have to remember this place.
Yeah, we come back here and get wasted.
Who's he?
He's Billy the Kid.
I heard of Billy the Kid, but I don't know too much about him, you know.
2-man.
We're with you, Billy the Kid.
Here's the deal. What you win, I keep.
Sounds good, Mr. the Kid.
He looked like, who the hell? What the heck?
Dude, gotta have a poker face like me.
Bill, you have the cigar for extra accessories, dude.
Are you cheating us, kid?
Me?
They're still sitting there in the middle of a Western brawl.
Excellent!
Excellent!
We're totally weak. We can't possibly fight.
Free passes to Waterloo's, home of excellent water slide.
Let's try, dude.
They went along for the famous bar ride.
It's a Goodyear blimp.
Huh? They don't even know what a Goodyear blimp is.
I can't believe they fell for that.
Me neither.
You guys saved my life. Don't worry, we'll bring you back here as soon as you talk at our report.
They probably won't drink the rest of the day. They went back to Athens, Greece. That'd be dope to go back to this time, though.
Socrates. Hey, we know that name.
Yeah.
Socrates, the Greek philosopher.
It's under Socrates.
It's under Socrates.
The only true wisdom consists in knowing that you know nothing.
Yeah.
Let's bag him.
Yeah.
Taste clepsydra emerai.
How's it going?
What's up, Sock?
I'm Bill. This is Ted.
Socrates. Now what?
Philosophize with him.
Philosophize with them. Dude, they're bringing it this movie.
All we are is dust in the wind, dude.
Dust? Wind.
Uten ano, Plankoniotos.
Let's get out of here.
Socrates like, somebody gets it. Yes.
Not bad, eh, Socrates? Where are we? We are in most excellent shape for our report.
Yeah, all we need is one more speaker. Do you know where there are any personages of historical significance around here?
Definitely some historical significance in there.
Who should we get from medieval? How about that gnarly old goat dude?
I'm in love, dude.
These must be the princesses they told themselves about earlier.
Those must be the princesses you told yourself about at the Circle K.
I literally just said it.
Gotta go. It's a history report, not a babe report. Those are historical babes. How are we gonna meet them?
With princesses' knight in shining armors.
These are heavy. Heavy metal.
Heavy metal. I did it at the same time. Bro, this movie might be one of my favorite movies.
Hey, Bill. I'm Dope Ted. Come on.
Those aren't sabers, guy.
You totally don't know how to sword fight.
The armor should help the impact. Oh!
Search the castle. There might be more.
He didn't even bother to see who it was under there. He just shanked Ted.
Get out of here!
Ted, get up.
Most non-triumphant.
This is most non-triumphant, bogusly heinous.
Don't be dead, dude. You killed Ted, you medieval dickweed!
Ted!
You're alive! Yeah! I fell out of my suit when I hit the floor! Fag.
Hey! Wait a minute. Backtrack. Fag. These two are crazy.
How's it going, ladies? I'm Ted of San Demon. I bring to you a message of love. Recite him some lyrics.
To what song?
You beautiful babes from England, for whom we have traveled through time. Will you go to the prom with us in San Demas? We will have a most triumphant time.
That might be Wild Stallion's lyrics right there.
What does your father want?
Want to be married to two horrible old men today?
No, what? How's it going, royal ugly dudes? I'm the Earl of Preston. And I am the Duke of Ted.
They got a royal ugly dude. It's so true.
Put them in the Iron Maiden.
Excellent!
Legend band name. I wouldn't have known who Iron Maiden is if I did any reactions to them. That's crazy. Search up Iron Maiden, Mr. Video. Search up Eddie Van Halen, Mr. Video.
They fell out of the sky! Fire in their eyes! And they had horns!
He's describing the devil.
Off with their heads!
Oh no, the chopping block!
I believe our adventure through time has taken a most serious turn. Huh? Billy! Socrates!
Billy and Socrates to the rescue! He's not gonna get his entertainment today. Heads being chopped off. Sick, man. Got away, baby.
I'm sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
No.
Party on, dude.
Party on, dude. Dude, Bill and Ted might have a big stamp on the future. And this report might be very important, or the future is screwed. The future.
You guys stay here.
You guys stay in the car.
Sure do play excellent music.
It's you.
It's us. Who are we?
Who are we? They're inspired by Bill and Ted. They're rocking on.
What should I say? Be excellent to each other.
That's what they say.
Party on, dudes. Gotta get back to our report. It's a history report, not a future report.
Got a point.
Dude, where are we going? We gotta keep going, San Demas, until we get back and get Napoleon.
I hope they're paying attention to their watch. They're doing a lot of time traveling. I remember he said San Dimas time never changes.
Ziggy, ziggy, zig.
It's ice cream. Eat it.
Napoleon's eating ice cream. He enjoys it. Napoleon, Might have to go to the bathroom afterwards. They didn't tell you about that. Hopefully it's not lactose intolerant.
Ziggy piggy, ziggy piggy.
What a gimmick.
Ted, it's Sigmund Freud. How's it going, Freud, Ted?
Als moes ein Traum sein?
This must be a dream.
Boss, what are you doing?
That's absolute heat. Beethoven was ahead of his time. They stopped and grabbed him. This is Joan of Arc. This is Joan of Arc. Yeah.
And this is Bill.
That might be Genghis Khan right there. Definitely Genghis.
Want a Twinkie, Genghis Khan?
They won Genghis Khan over with a Twinkie.
Candygram.
The White House. They went and got Lincoln. That's the icing on the cake right there. The Confederates don't stand a chance, baby.
Plenty of time, but we don't have any more room left.
As we stop, we gotta try and figure out what's wrong with the booth.
Thank goodness it's safe to travel through time outside of the booth. You would think this door had to be shut.
I think I got an idea what's wrong. The antenna's broken.
Yeah.
I absolutely love bowling. I can't stress my love for bowling enough every time I see it on the screen. And I keep telling you guys, y'all can't fuck with me. Hey! Napoleon, you cheating, bro. Let's see how a fish general bowls. Yeah!
Let's ditch him.
They're ditching Napoleon.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to see you around here anymore. Vous me connaissez, monsieur?
He probably said, do you know who I am? Guys, it's probably one of the hardest movies I reacted to. Every single line you have to acknowledge. It's like it's something happening every other line. This is honestly crazy. They're back in the BC. Oh, that's definitely not most excellent.
Thanks, guys.
They all chipped in.
I think it's working, dude.
They nigga rigged it. They're back at Circle K.
Let's go talk to ourselves. Excellent.
So this is how it happened. I wonder if all of Socrates and everyone was in there the first time they showed up.
69, dude.
Yeah, they are back in there.
Gotta go. Rufus!
Look, yeah, they are. What? I didn't even notice them the first time.
Is everything all right?
How come the number we dialed for San Dimas brought us here?
Because in San Dimas it is tomorrow. You have to dial one number higher. And you better hurry because you don't have much time. You got 2 hours.
2 hours?
Ted, you forgot to wind your watch after you reminded yourself.
I said
not
I was
to.
hoping he was paying attention to his watch.
Don't forget to wind your watch. Thanks, Rufus.
Well, it didn't work. Obviously, it didn't work.
That conversation made more sense this time.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, who's the singer? It's his mom.
Stepmom, dude.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Missy.
We'd like you to meet some of our friends.
Historical friends.
Dave Beethoven,
Beethoven.
Maxine of Arc, Missy.
Maxine of Arc.
Dennis Freud, Abraham Lincoln.
They didn't change his name.
Mom, can you give us a ride someplace?
Until you do your chores.
I don't think they ever did chores in their lives. Genghis Khan cleaning the toilet. Genghis!
This is the San Dimas Mall. Beethoven, make sure you don't get sucked under.
Beethoven is great.
Everybody get together, remember who your buddy is. Okay. You got your Broadway down here, got your Sears over here.
Crazy because everybody in today's mall probably think all those guys are just in costume being weird.
While the masses possess little but their television set. This dichotomy led to a revolution in which Antoinette and her husband were beheaded. Perhaps today she would say, let them eat fast food.
That was all right, minus the beheading.
Look around, see what you think. We'll be back as soon as we find Napoleon.
Yes, but what do we...
You ditched Napoleon?
You just ditched all the other ones in the mall.
And we were stranded in San Dimas for one day. Where would we go? Waterloo!
I guess he would want a vacation. But how the heck would he know about Waterloo? Yep, he's in. I love the music.
Buddy, you're holding up the line, buddy.
Napoleon's not going to want to go back to the war. Keep me here.
Come on, Napoleon.
Oh no.
Our specialized weight training and aerobics program.
Joan, you gonna join in?
You a musician? Try this.
Beethoven's probably like, what the who's playing this? Is that a Beethoven piece playing? I don't know. I don't know if that was one of his pieces playing to him. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, what do you think? Look at this sandal.
I'm Billy. This here is Socrates.
Socrates.
He pulled out.
You may call me Siki.
Oh my God. You are such a geek.
Way to go, egghead.
Socrates called him a geek.
I need some help. I got a live one here.
I need the Lincoln hat and the stupid beard back.
You don't understand.
Come on, mister.
That's my hat and my beard. I am.
He think that's store property. Give me the hat and the beer. What the? I love the gear. Beethoven going crazy. They shouldn't have left him in the mall alone.
I demand einen lawyer.
Don't get smart with me, buddy.
Looks like the historical leaders are having a blast.
That's enough.
I'll put Beethoven out for rocking out. That's what these are here for. Socrates has a mugshot. They gotta get them back to their times, man. They're ruining history right now.
How do you claim I'm not Sigmund Freud?
What's your name?
Abraham Lincoln.
That's
What's your birthday?
Dad has Lincoln in the office. It's crazy.
1809.
Things are more moderner than before, and yet smaller.
He's tanking.
San Dimas High School football room!
Yeah! That's his way in. Maybe not the academic route.
I can't believe my dad arrested me. You go in and talk to your dad. I'm gonna scope the place out.
All right, lock him up with the rest of those wackos.
I am a lawyer, you know.
Dad!
I am a lawyer.
No, I don't want to hear it, Ted. But Ted, you go home and you pack your bags now.
But Daddy didn't fail the test yet.
Our historical figures are all locked up, and my dad won't let them out. Can we get your dad's keys? We lost them 2 days ago. If only we could go back in time to when he had them and steal them then. Why can't we?
Right.
Time travel back to 2 days ago, steal your dad's keys, and leave them here. That way, when we get here now, they'll be waiting for it. See? Whoa, yeah!
What up?
After the report, we can't forget to do this, otherwise it won't happen.
They already have the
stole my
keys.
dad's keys.
He just figured it out.
Can you please bring the car around back?
Sure.
Why does Napoleon have sunscreen on his nose?
You got a tape recorder at home. Set a timer on it. What am I gonna say on it? Hey, Dad! It's you.
He already did it.
Yeah, this way.
Nah, dude's mohawk is killer. Hawk, you gotta step your game up on Cobra Kai.
Good luck on the report. To us, Preston Esquire and Ted Theodore Logan. That was nice of us.
That was nice of us.
Excellent work, dude.
Creating
The car.
very quiet now.
And now, opening for Iron Maiden, Wild Stallion!
That'll be the day. Opening for Iron Maiden.
Ed, remember a trash can.
Trash can, what are you talking about?
Wild Stallions rule!
I think Abraham Lincoln would be most impressed, San Dimas. I know I am.
Why don't you ask Abraham Lincoln yourself? He's on the way in.
Seems we may be one report short today.
Don't leave yet. Yeah, baby, this is gonna be special. You said make it special, didn't you? You said it better be special. I told you it's gonna be excellent. I didn't know it was gonna be this excellent, though. This is crazy.
1988 World Tour!
I'm Billy the Kid. I'd like you all to put your hands together. My good friends.
The two great ones, baby.
Is the father of modern thought, who is in turn the teacher of Aristotle.
And since he doesn't speak English, my friend Ted here is going to interpret for him. Socrates!
How they know they didn't call him Socrates? I thought they were going to say Socrates.
Wife of yours would show a little discipline. Maybe your son wouldn't be such a bad influence.
He loves you best. He also loves baseball.
Und hence his aggression transference onto Ted.
Nah, just got a minor Oedipal complex. It is indeed a pleasure.
What's that, Bill?
Genghis Khan!
The audience probably think they're all actors. They don't know though that that's the actual people.
We are told 2 hours ago, totally ravaged Oshman Sporting Goods.
Goose, water, slide.
And he also loves billiards.
Beethoven's favorite works include Handel's Messiah and Bon Jovi's.
Hey, Beethoven, how did you learn Bon Jovi? They don't have that back in your time.
He loves San Dimas.
Socrates loves San Dimas.
One of the greatest presidents in American history.
Big Lincoln, baby, Big Lincoln.
Be excellent to each other. And
Party on, dudes. The teacher likes it. The teacher likes it.
Thank you, San Dimas High.
That was the best oral report of the night. That was the best oral report of the night. Look at the exit. The exit even about to be dope. They're gonna think it's just light effects. Smoked it. Literally. Smoked it. We want more history.
Intro.
You got a time machine parked in the driveway.
We traveled through time. We got an A+ on our history report.
You gave him an A+.
Nothing's different. Maybe it's time we get Eddie Van Halen.
Rufus.
Hello again, excellent friend.
He brung the princesses.
The babes. We looked.
The babe.
Rufus introduced us to a place called the Mall.
I got them out of ink just before they had to marry those royal ugly dudes. Well, you can start by signing this for my kid. They're big fans of yours. Wild Stallion's music has become the foundation of our whole society.
Wow.
No way.
If you guys were separated, it would have been disastrous for life as we know it. Your music will help put an end to war and poverty.
Wow.
And excellent for dancing.
I have to hear some of their music then.
I got a surprise for you.
Another surprise? First the babes, now what? Ooh, that's better than the babes. Sorry, girl.
Thanks, Rufus.
If I might be so honored to jam with you.
Where's the tuner up top? Why is the tuner up top missing? Or did that not come on? I haven't seen that yet. Rufus Van Halen. No, bullshit. George Carlin not shredding like that.
Bill, my friend, this has been a most excellent adventure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the music that unites the world.
They do get better.
Okay. He had to break the fourth wall. He had to break the fourth wall to let me know. I was just confused. That was fun, guys. That was a great one. See, now this movie, I might have talked extensively. I might have talked a lot. Every line, every one-liner seemed like it needed to be addressed. They were bringing it. Keanu and freaking Alex, they did a thing, man. These two had great chemistry. It almost felt like they were actual brothers in real life, and they just like made a freaking movie together. It put me in the feel of Wayne's World. It gave me a Wayne's World feel throughout the whole movie, you know? even down to the dialogue slightly. Even though the humor was somewhat, let's say, simple, it still, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. To me, it was, personally. And I like to, I tend to look for humor. Them going in a time, getting all the historical figures, kind of added like a creative chaos or creative absurdity or whatever word you want to use there to the film. I really liked it. Me personally, I enjoyed this film a lot, probably more than I was supposed to. If you watch the reaction, you probably can tell. I was like, dude, every line is hitting. Some of the jokes in here, when we're leaning towards what was going on with the historical figures, some of that could be perceived kind of screwed up in a way in today's society. Today's society, a lot has changed. So some of it can be considered dated, or in a way, dated is, I think that's the word to use there, out of date, or but like I said, I'm gonna keep backtracking till I enjoyed it a lot. It also brought back a lot of memories from history class. History and math were my two top subjects in school. Then reading. I wish reading was first, but then reading, it was reading. I'm not that bad at reading. It's got to work on more of the emphasis factor when I read. But yeah, it's got me going down my history bag, y'all. Messing with this movie. And now I have to go back and in the reaction. I hope I didn't screw anything up or say anything that was off, trying to recall the history I've learned, and trying to. I know Abraham is the 16th president. I know my presidents. That's one thing I always knew. Sigmund Freud. I really don't. I'm not too much in tune with him. That kind of threw me for a loop. Him. Most of the people I kind of had some knowledge on. So I just want to say that I wasn't lost or anything throughout the movie or didn't understand what was going on. But to backtrack one more time, guys, I really enjoyed this movie. This was fun. I noticed that it has a sequel. I know it can't be as good as this. Even though I haven't seen it yet, it's just this one was just, they packed it in so much. I'm talking every line. If not every line, every two lines you laughed. And that's crazy to me. That usually doesn't happen. But with all that being said, guys, should we check the sequel out? That's completely up to you guys, man. Other than that, let's get out of here and let's go to history class.